Special segment. Can we get a very special segmenty sounding sound effect, please?
It's like breaking news.
Perfect. Oh, very special. Oh, how relevant for me. This special segment is called, I almost forgot the name of it. It's called Homewrecker. And as you can probably guess, this special segment has something to do with the house guest who is wrecking their game or wrecking the house or making the worst game move. So Morgan and Bryce, I told you all a little bit about this before the panel, but what you're going to name is the house guest who you think is playing the worst game. Whether that's Christy or Ovi or Jack or Mitchie or Jessica or Cliff, whoever you think. Bryce, do you want to go first?
Yes, sure, Charles.
I have one, I'm ready.
Yeah, you go,
yes,
you go first.
So personally, I think this past week, Christy played the worst game. And the reason why is I think that she got a little too in her head about her HOH and put her emotions in it way too much. I felt like I was watching her talk to people who were going to be in the jury house. She was consoling people. She was crying to people. She was exposing the alliance to people. I mean, they've been in this alliance for about 45 minutes and already half of the alliance has blabbed about it in the public areas of the house. I mean, Ovi heard about it. Sam heard about it. Nicole heard something that was regarding the alliance. So I think that Christy should have stuck with her initial plan and not been wavered by this like Jack dynamic and not let that get into her head and make her flip her decision. So I think that she made enemies where she didn't need to make enemies, and she exposed some parts of her game that she didn't need to expose as HOH. She should have just enjoyed that room and let the first week ride.
Amen. I do agree with that statement.
Agreed.
I think for me, mine was Ovi. Just because I was so disappointed on how he utilized telling someone his power. Like, out of all people, like, context clues, like, let's read the room. Let's figure out who's talking about you, like, who's going behind your back, who's close to you. And he told Jack and Jackson.
The two outliers.
Like, the two people that can't stand him. I was like, what a waste. Like, and I was not impressed with how he campaigned. I don't think he did a great job with that. I think what he should have done is told someone like maybe Cliff or Nicole or someone that he can kind of see is on the outs about his power, and then get the numbers and be like, yo, like, here's this group. Like, Ovi heard them talking about an 8, so he knows something's up. I think he's just kind of clueless because he thinks he is part of this alliance, but like, why tell the two guys that? So I think Ovi is my home record because I don't like how he used that power.
Yeah. And I mean, I guess you're right because he got 12 votes against.
Okay, I want to say, first of all, very well said, both of you. But I'm going to also pick Ovi, but I'm going to, I'm because of all the various reasons that Morgan said. However, I'm going to disagree with you on the sense of the power, his power dynamic and how he decided to use his power, and I'm going to tell you why. So he decided, first of all, he had to tell someone that he had the power. I think we all, I think for me at least, and you've played the game, so take my advice with a grain of salt.
I 100% agree with that.
I don't know what I'm talking about. But if I would say, I think that he should have used his power, which he did, and I think telling Jack and Mickey was actually not the worst idea in my opinion, because if he sees them as the strongest people in the house, I think that if he were able to convince him a little bit better, he did a terrible job of that. However, if he was able to convince them, I think they could have convinced their alliance. If he would have came to them with a proper, like, hey, I can make this, I can do this, I can use this power to your advantage, I think they could have swayed the house. Like you said, he does know that there's an 8-person alliance. He maybe was trying to use that to his advantage. I also think, that being said, I also think it was the absolute right move for the house to make to get him out, because exposing the power is always the move that you make if you're in the house.
Hey AfterBuzzers, if you like this clip, be sure to check out the link in the description below to view the whole episode. Also, we'd appreciate it if you'd like this video and comment your thoughts. Remember, no matter what TV show you're a fan of, we have an after show for you. All you need to do is search AfterBuzz TV followed by the name of your favorite TV show. Buzz you later.